What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Minnesota Wild. Picking up where we left off, just had another good draft where we got a few steals in there as per usual, but that 7th round two-way defenseman was legit. I guess I said two-way forward in that, and you guys caught that. I was excited. Leave me alone. All right, anyway, so here we're on free agency, and we need second-line right winger and a couple lower defensemen. Now, I was getting a lot of ideas. There's a lot of big names here, so a lot of the ideas were coming on. Someone said we should get Wenberg because we need a center. Well, we don't need a center. We have Tanev, we have Eleno. We have had Tanev playing wings, so I can see where your confusion would have come through. But I've also seen people saying, you know, go for Tarasenko or Pastrnak. The thing is, they're listed as first liners. However, I might go for Pastrnak just for a year, just to see if playing him on, switching him around in the first and second line, along with Abraham and Abraham Mitchell, and perhaps doing the same with Veleno and Tanev on the first and second line, finding some chemistry that works, see if we could kind of boost us up. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of an idea right now. Or go for the safe bet, which is Eberle. But yeah, either way, we're only gonna have him short term, so kind of might as well go for Pastrnak in that situation. Try to really get ourselves a lot high scoring stuff. Now, I was also seeing some people say go for Ghost Despair. Now, problem is where I would play him, it would be the top 4, and unfortunately that just won't quite work. I could play him in the top 2 for Dumba, but that gives us 2 scores in that top 2. Then we have still have Boakfist in the top 4. I think that's too many scoring defensemen, and I don't think we'll have enough shutdown. So, as much as I would kind of like to go after Ghost Despair here, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for our situation. Going for Pastrnak doesn't make a whole lot of sense either, just because ice time, but the fact is, no one's interested in him, and we can afford him. And, hell, man, like, why not? Like, why not just switch him between first and second line, see if we can get him to work. That's kind of where I'm at. We have the money, but what we do need to get is at least one defenseman, and needs to be a top 6 righty. We need to find one of those, and I'm trying to remember who exactly it was. I think it was Mark Stone that we were looking at. Yeah, 85, 85, 87. That's really, really good. Cost a bit of money. So we're only going to have, if we spend about, let's say, $5 million on this guy for a year, we're only going to have, 15 mil. That'll be enough to get, should be enough to get Pastrnak for a year. But we will be almost out of cash at that point. However, maybe that's not a terrible thing. But yeah, I think Stone was the guy I was looking at, unless there was someone else here. But we're going to take a close look here. Oh yeah, Santini was even better. But the fact, yeah, his penalties were the only, well, his discipline was low. However, it didn't look like he took a whole lot. I mean, only 36 penalty minutes last year, only 2 in the playoffs in 7 games. I mean, could work out really well for us. He hits, lays the body, blocks some shots, giveaway, takeaways sucks, but that's always how it goes with defensemen. Let's compare that to Stone, whose plus-minus is really bad, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't hit as much, blocks about the same amount of shots. Giveaway to takeaway ratio was slightly better. Got no fight in the playoffs. Giveaway takeaway was better in the playoffs for Stone. It's a close call. They're both kind of really good. I mean, they are both really good. Yeah, while his ratio is worse, yeah, even in the play, that's a tough call. Well, how much would they cost for 1 year? Because that's what we're offering him. 1 year, he would be over $5 million for 1 year. That is not... Okay, that's... I might go for Santini here. And we might use one of the guys listed as depth to play in our top 6, kind of because we almost sort of have to at this point. But yeah, Santini's looking like the best option here. And I think I'm going to go for him. Yeah, so I think we're going to go for Santini here. Just 1 year, we'll give him, probably just give him $5 million for a year. I don't necessarily need to, but there's no harm in it really. So let's give him $5 million for a year. Make sure we get him, and I say we're going to go, I think we're going to go after Pasta here. But only for a year. It's going to cost us a bit, but we can afford it. So we're spending $5 million. We still have 15 to work with. we can get this guy signed for probably 12 mil. I'll just give him 13 to be safe, just for a year. It'll also help us with the cap thing. So 13 mil for 1 year for Pastrnak. There we go. So we're going to throw around some money here. Going to spend 18 mil total here in free agency. And that'll be everything that we go for right there. And I know I could easily get this goalie. And I know you guys probably want me to. I don't want to. I think we have a couple elites, man. And they're growing really well. I don't want to throw another one into the mix here and somehow ruin that. Besides, it feels cheap to me after a while to get all these guys. I don't even think I'm going to go for any of these prospects either. All these guys, I know that guy's 79. I know he could have fit into that, you know, into our defensive core right now as that two-way guy, and he could grow really well, and he could replace Brodin, and oh, I am tempted because of that. So if I go for one of these guys, I'm only going for one of them. So yeah, you know what? We might need that Brodin replacement. Thing about this guy is he looks like he'll be more offensive, and playing with Boqvist, that might not be the best thing, but yeah, we can get him to try him, but I don't know. He's got good defense, but just no paperwork on the guy, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how he's going to play. I don't know. So I don't think I'm actually going to get him. I know it's probably going to, you know, annoy you guys a little bit, but yeah, like I said, it can feel too easy at times to be able to get good players or players with high potential. So sometimes I prefer to avoid that. I'm just going to check out the defensive situation. We can still make a trade, get rid of Brodin for something better, but yeah, so we picked up that guy who's probably going to be hopefully a Brodin replacement in a while. We're going to see if he develops well enough defensively, see how he plays. But yeah. Dumba. We're kind of getting to the end of the Brodin and Dumba era. Not so much just because of their age, but because of their overalls, and it's not seeming to work anymore. But we're gonna play them again this year. I'm not gonna switch things up unless I feel that we need to. On the last year of their contract, that's probably when we'll start to you know, really shake things up and look for that. I mean, yeah. So if that defenseman was in the free agency next year, I'd definitely be considering it more. And if he was, you know, kind of better optimized, but to me, he looks like he's just going to be another scorer. We have that. We got Werenski, we got Boqvist. There are two scorers. We got him in the top four. That's really all I need for defensively. I need some shutdown. We need to help out Gibson. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Okay, well, that's my logic behind it, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, we're going to, I mean, when you think about it, when we look at it, we got elites, franchise elites, bunch of, and then down here, we got tons of red elites, man, tons. So, we're going to find even more in drafts and stuff. I'm not going to pick them up in free agency, I don't think. I know I could, but not going to do it this year. So, here we go. Decision has been made. If we do need some guys in the AHL, I'll sign the guys I already have existing. So, all right, I think that's what we're going to do here. So, let's sim up, make sure we can get these couple guys that we're going at. Oh, wait, no, we still actually need, I think we need one forward, at least one depth guy. I went to contracts. I want to go to trades, but whatever. I'm pretty sure we need one depth forward here, because if we could do the count here, we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then add Pastrnak is 6, and then Eriksson, Kunin, that's part of our third line. With Dano, there's our third line. Chuparov can be on the fourth and needs some other guys to play with. He could move up some of these guys, but I think Emelin's kind of meh. All in all, I like him for my AHL. That's about it. We're probably going to try UA this year. I know he's not incredible. Him and Hunt will probably try both of these guys on our fourth line here. Try to see if these young guys, see if they can click. I know their stats maybe aren't the best, but they're kind of good enough for the fourth line, and I want to see if they click. So we're going to probably try UA and Hunt in there. And then we'll need a depth guy. We could use this guy's depth, but as he grows, he's going to take things over. In which case, might not be bad because we can shift him out for Chuparov and get him growing in there. So maybe we do want to use just Melnick for depth. But I think we want one more just in case we want to send this guy down to the juniors or something weird. You know, just because playing this guy's depth, if we don't have a lot of injuries, and his defensive stats aren't incredible. He's more of an offensive guy. I'm almost thinking about just letting him play 1 year in the juniors just because I don't really have a great spot for him to succeed. Like, I'd have to shift away Kunin or something like that, and those guys they've been solid for me, and I kind of don't want to do that. So I think we might end up doing that. So if we don't, he'll still be another depth guy, but I think we'll need one more depth forward here for this year. So let's see if we can find one. We got a depth defenseman that we'll have, and let's just go after one depth forward here and call her a day. So let's check that out. Let's go to forwards here, sort by defense, and see what we got here. Patan. What do you like? Let's just go to overall. No, nothing like that. Fourth, no. Minor checker, no. Can't be that. Well, I don't even think there was a depth guy here, actually. Now that I think back, I think I tried to look for it, and there really wasn't one. Doesn't look like that. There's some fourth liners, but they're not happy playing depth. Usually not. And as we go down here, we got Cousins. He's depth, but that defense is not good. We got Ennis. I mean, he's not terrible. Really isn't terrible. Defense it isn't horrible. It could be better, but it's really not that bad. I could use him. And instead of sorting by defense here, I'm actually just going to look for the roles themselves from the overalls. I might be slightly better here. So there's Cousins. Olofsson, no, definitely not. Let's see. Wow, there's so many fourth liners here. No, I know Barber's not anything great. Nordstrom's not either. Byron, no. Ennis is really kind of the best option, but he's not incredible. I'd almost rather trade for a depth guy. Yeah, none of these guys are that good. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm going to grab Ennis because he can kind of do a bit of everything. I kind of like him. Now, the more I look at him, I'm kind of liking what he's looking at. So let's do that. 1.5. We'll still have enough cash to get him for this, so let's do that. All right. And then we can still decide if we want to keep the other guy up or send him down and play him in the juniors. I know he's really like on the edge, but we're going to see after we advance if he gets a jump here before free agency, and that'll also help dictate. They usually don't, but the newly drafted guys, but it has been known to happen, so we'll see. Anyway, hopefully we can get everyone that we're going after right now. We got Santini. Good. That's one. Let's get, come on, I really want Pasta. There we go. We got Pasternak, 1 year for 13 mil. And we got Tyler Ennis for depth. So there we go. 2 depth forwards. We have a depth defenseman. We got a full team. We are ready, set, and go. We're going to sim up, start getting the lines taken care of, and then we'll do the winners for last year's contests and start it over. All right, guys, so I'll see you in a bit. All right, so I think I got these lines sorted out now. We got some bit of growth, too. It's nice. All right, anyway, first line, Lombardi, Veleno, and Mitchell. So Veleno didn't grow, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's all right. Still a really good first line here. Lombardi, Veleno, Mitchell. That is solid. Second line, we're going with McArdle, Tanev, and Pasternak. Again, we can always switch out these guys back and forth, but I wanted a playmaker here simply because Tanev seemed to be more of a goal scorer. But last year, Pasternak did get some goals. He doesn't take that many shots, which is all right because Tanev does, and I think McArdle takes a decent chunk. So we're going to see how all these the chemistry works out here. Anyway, here's a third line. Now, I'm using some other guys because this guy's still 22. He might be able to move up and become a really, really good second liner in the future for us. Look at all his stats, because we're kind of looking for that role. The right winger playmaker I think would fit in well with Tanev, who seems to take a lot of shots. So we're going to give this guy a shot here. He's got really good defensive stats as well. 86, 91, and 84. Ericsson's in the center there. And then we got Melnick, who did grow up to an 80. Now we just drafted this guy. He's an 80 overall now. Now his defense isn't incredible, but again, this is another option for that second line role. We want to get guys growing, see what they can do. So that's that. And then fourth line, Dano, Kunin, and Chubarov still. Yeah. It's very good team here. Here's our defensive core now. Boqvist is listed as a top 2 now, so there he is. 89 overall. He's going to play with Werenski now, so we're going to get a lot of points scoring from them. Brodin, Dumba going to shut things down. We'll see how they work together. We haven't had them work together yet, but we'll see how it works out. And then Siegenthaler I'm going with over anyone else because I kind of like his defensive stats. We'll see how he does. And going with Santini there. We have other options that we could switch out. We could always, put in Mironov or bring up Eriks or whoever I forget his name. Someone in the AHL. England, there we go. We could bring up him as well. He's another option there. We can keep, we can find the best combinations here for our defensive core. And goaltenders, bit of a surprise. Gibson, and look who it is. Jaqueezy, ready for that backup role. 78 overall. Grew 5. He got a 5 overall jump there in the offseason. Ready for backup duties. So there he is. He's in there. So this is perfect for us. Gibson on his last year. Jaqueezy in there. Probably going to grow up to the starter for the next year. So that's exactly what we need right now. Huge stuff. But yeah, these are our lines. Power play, pretty standard what we usually do. Ricardo Tanev Pastrnak with the Eriksson there on the point. I am worried about, you know, Tanev and Pasternak's ice time. We can maybe switch them onto the top unit power play if they start complaining or, you know, we start worrying about that. But for right now, it should be okay. Maybe. There's a 4-man, pretty standard. Penalty kill, we're going with Kunin, McArdle with Werenski, Santini. And then Dano, Tanev, Brodin, Dumba. So I like the look of it. Well, we'll see how it performs, but I like the look of our penalty kill a lot more. We'll see, again. We'll see how it performs. Here's the extras. 4-on-4. Now this is hilarious, like how good our extras are. Look at that. We have to have Mitchell on our 4th pairing. Or third 4-on-4 line. Here's a 3-on-3 Werenski, Boakfist, Brodin. It's looking real good. Looking real good here. Extra attacker, Lombardi, Pasta. Could go with Tanev, but Pasternak's got the highest stats, and he's got still a good shot. So, yeah. Here's our shootout lineup. It's pretty incredible. All right, so there we have it. We got our HL. Now we got even Emelin grew a lot more. But again, this guy is really, really poorly optimized for kind of anywhere. So I'm not going to use him on my main team or anything like that. So I'm just going to kind of play him out, use him to boost up my teams. But yeah, we have a lot of those guys like that. Like Huey, man, I kind of did want to give him a shot here. But we have other guys who are proven in that regard. So we can still use this guy in the future as a depth guy. But that's kind of why we're going to stunt him. But we don't need a center top 6, so we're going to stunt him a little bit on purpose here. This Rolov guy was another one I was considering using, but listed as depth. I didn't want to play him up there immediately. I had other guys who were better. So yeah, same with this Hunt guy. It's just there's so many options that we have. But I'm going to put Lume since he grew. I'm going to put him now on the first line. I still don't like his offense. Still don't like much, but we're going to give him a chance. See what he does. And yeah, look at all the elites we got. Didn't even have to sign anyone else. These were all existing. So I'm glad I didn't sign anyone because there is still a couple other guys that's not playing. But they aren't incredible. It's just Brown, Ennis that I got down here. I forgot I had Brown. Didn't need Ennis, but whatever. Oh yeah, I was thinking about bringing up this guy for the 4th line instead. Connor Walchuk. 2-way forward, left winger, top 6 potential. Like, look at his defensive stats. They're solid. He's just really, really built well. Now, that's what I need to decide on. If we want him there instead of, like, Dano or something. Now, Dano's got a couple years left, which sucks. But we'd have to make the decision pretty quickly. Now, historically, what Dano's done, got some points, sort of minus for us overall. And giveaway takeaway hasn't been the best. Last year was okay. The other, we could try them both. We can switch them out and stuff. But we need to make trades anyway. So let's make the first one we need to make, which is trading away Kakkonen. That's our old backup. We need to trade that guy away for something. Just grab some picks because I don't need anything at all. So we're gonna trade that guy away since he's nothing anymore. We don't need him. So a few teams want him. Anaheim wants him. Capitals want him. Let's give him to the Caps. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys need a goalie. He's going to be, you know, he's actually has been decent as a starter. So let's hope he pans out for him. Let's grab a bunch of junk picks for him. 4 or 5. They would have too many players. That sucks. I don't want to do that. I just want picks. I don't want to have to take back another dumb player. Come on. Who's got space? You got space. You don't want him. All the teams that want him don't really have space. Great. Come on. We just need one slot. It's a goalie. Ah, I want a block. I want the block to match too. Yeesh. Well, might not be able to get it through with the block then. Alright, fine. We'll just give him to someone. Let's grab a 4, 5, 6, and 7 for this guy. Should be enough. Yeah, we got it. Okay, so there we go. Got rid of Kakkonen. Yeah, it sucks. Sorry, Valeno, but we got a new man in town. We're giving it to Jaqueezy. He's the new guy. Okay, now need to decide about that Connor Walchuk guy. We could switch him. We could bring him up and test him, switch him out with Dano, see who does better, see how the team does better. That's an idea. It's not exactly ideal, but we got to do. It's kind of the best I got right now. Unless, guys, I kind of want to wait for you guys. Should we trade Dano? That's the thing, man. So for right now, we're gonna. It really sucks taking Dano out. Where's he? He's on the PK somewhere, I think. Yeah, he's in the center. The other guy can't take faceoffs. However, Tanev can, so that will still work. Okay, we're gonna start out with the other guy, and no, we'll start with. I'm gonna start with Dano in there actually, instead of the other guy. He's younger. He shouldn't get too pissed in the beginning. You guys can let me know if I should just trade him already or try to switch him out. Like, I'll do half of this. I'll count how many games. I'll do half of them with Dano and then half of them with the other guy and see how this line does and see which one does better. I think that's what we'll do here. Anyway, our team is really good. So, we're going to do poorly this year. That's just an EA thing. Anyway, but before we get started with the sim, got a couple things to address, which is the winners from last year. Now, no one got the clean sweep on it, but we did have a couple who got close. So first one, oh my goodness, all right. So it's Hazmatic Chaos who guessed Lombardi, who led our team in points. Carlson didn't lead the league, but he also guessed Cool for the greatest grower on our team, and he was. So 2 out of 3, not bad whatsoever. Good job, Haz. And the second winner, also got 2 right, was the 3-Point King Days Money. He guessed Lombardi, Line, who won Jacuzzi for growth, but he didn't. But Line got the most points in the league, so he guessed 2 of them right. So congratulations to both of you. Everyone else, better luck this year. But now you can see the lines. You can guess who's going to be top point scorer. It might be a little less linear this year with how many more good guys we have up here. You know, like Pasternak, Tanev, and these guys going to steal the show. You know, you never know. As well as in our offensive core, now that we got Boakvist up there, maybe it's not a safe bet to guess Werenski's going to get the most points on the defensive core anymore. And in the league, well, anything can happen. So best of luck to you guys in that regard. And I will show you our system here so that you guys can best check out all the guys who have the chance to grow. So here we go in the NHL. Probably not a safe bet to guess many of these guys unless there's someone down here, you know. But again, we go by overall totals. Total overall growth. Maybe we can find a better way to do it in the future, but for right now, we're going to keep it that way. All right, so there's all the people on our NHL team. How about in the system here? All these guys. These guys have all grown, all have chances to grow. Now, gonna scroll all the way down. Still got Cool there. Got that Byzantine guy in the new goalie. But yeah, I hope I'm going, you know, sort of slow enough for you guys to see. Yeah, that guy. Still have a few guys unsigned as well. But yeah, tons. Tons here. All right. So there we go. Okay, now, did I show you guys the AHL lines? I kind of did, but I didn't show you the defensive core. I'm just going to show you guys that real quick. So you can see, yes, I do have that guy we just drafted in there, Joey Bork. I think that was the guy. Yeah, that was the guy we drafted. Joey Bork, he's in there. And everyone else is some nice top fours. And our goaltender situation, we got Byzantine in there as well as the backup. And that's all we got, man. That's all we need. So there we go. I think we're set. So, okay, guys, make your predictions now, and we are ready to start the sim. I'm kind of excited to see. I'm apprehensive, though, at the same time, because of how good our team is. Sometimes it just doesn't work. EA decides, nope. So we'll see what happens here. But hopefully it's some good stuff. See, I'm going to see how many games. You know, for the preseason, though, I'm going to stick the younger guy in for the preseason. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to stick him in for the preseason, see how he does. I know it's only preseason, so I'm not going to judge him too hard, but I'm going to put him in there over Dano. Konowalchuk. Yeah, I'm going to put him in there over Dano, at least for the preseason. So we'll get the preseason done, see how he does. We're not going to judge it too hard, but we are going to kind of judge it. And then we'll split their time in this first go, the first month and a half that we sim. We'll have them split time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Sim to the end of the preseason here. We just can't score now. Playing their worst players ever. We have a stacked team and we can't score. Yay. Good sign. Good sign there in preseason, huh? All right, let's start the scouting. We'll just do standard scouting. We don't need too much. Yeah, we're not doing too well in preseason here. Really shitty in preseason. That's funny. Not really funny. I'm really scared that our team's going to suck. Okay, 1-5 throughout preseason. Yikes. Oh, Boakfist led points with 7. I just want to see how that fourth line dude did. Connor Walchuk, how did you do? How did you do? Alright, where's he at? He got a point. He was a minus. I mean, our team was shit, so I'm not going to jump too hard. How's that giveaway takeaway? I passed it. Yeah, I like his giveaway takeaway. Okay, well, we're going to start with Dano in the regular season. And give him... I'm going to try to count these games and see if I can split it. I don't want to, like, switch back every game. That'll be too tedious. I'm just going to switch it halfway and then halfway. See what happens here. Anyway, let's put in Dano. Oh, yeah, and I also didn't switch the penalty kill. He would have been taking face-offs. Not that that matters, but I'll have to remember to do that for the regular season here. When I sub him in, I got to switch Tanev on that penalty kill into the right spot. Anyway, let's get the season underway. 23-24 season is about to begin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25, so we'd have to split it 12 and 13. So let's do with Dano in there 1, 2, 5, 8, 11, 12. So right here. So this will be Dano in there. Let's hope we get off to a good start in this season. Come on, Minnesota. Ooh, tough loss in the shootouts. And then we come back with a shutout. Good job. All right, come on, guys. Get some dubs. There we go. There we go. Winnipeg. Come on, divisional. 1-goal loss. Don't like that, especially in our division. It's a 4-point game. I know it's early, but you got to bank those points. Got to get them. All right, come on now. Don't have a shitty year. That's just my biggest fear right now. All right, another nice win against the Isles here. Gibson, broken collarbone. Ouch. December 14th. That is a bit of time. That is pretty much this entire... Oh, man. That really sucks for us. Yeah, that is horrible. Okay, well... I can call up Holland. They'll give us another goalie. He'll have to be my backup. Yeah, that is highly unfortunate. Wow, okay. That's not what we needed this year, but this gives a chance for the kid to shine. Let's see how he's going to do, man. Jaqueezy. Oh, God. This is not ideal, but these guys are going to split time pretty well. But even so, this is really, really unfortunate. Oh, they get... Oh, no! And my AHL is going to suffer because sometimes you get a nice goalie in there, but this time we got a 58. That is horrible. Okay, not fun times right now. Gibson needs to hurry back. But anyway... We'll continue here. Come away with a win right there, but we need to score some goals. We need... Oh, Jesus. 8-4, yeah. Oh, man. Come on, guys. We need to score some... Oh, jeez. Not the good... Fuck! Why did this have to happen? Worst fucking time. And now... Come on, man! Not the good time for the injury bug. Horrible. Worst friggin' time ever for the injury bug right now. God damn. It's not long, so I'm not going to care too much, but gee, like, at least for that one, I'll get him back in there. I'm talking about all the other lines, like the power play and crap, and, he should be back, like, right now. Or very quickly. What do they want? Nope. Come on now, okay, he's available. I'm putting him right back in. We cannot afford to have people out right now. We just really can't. That is rough stuff, dude. Rough start here. But we're hanging on. We're hanging on. So if we could persevere through this, we'll be good. All right, so there we go. 7-4-1. So we had a bit of a scary stretch in there. 3 losses in a row. But you know what? Shutout in there. Our goalies have kind of stepped up to the plate overall. It's a tough situation. That one sucks. That's a hard one to swallow, but it's gonna happen anyway. This was with Dano in there. So it's tough to tell with all the injuries, but we're going to focus on their individual stuff here. I'm not going to actually check our team stats or anything. Lombardi's off to a good start. That's good for us. We're just going to check out the personal stats here. Taking a quick look around. Okay, we're getting some good production from everyone, so that's good to know. Dano's got some he's got some 7 points there on the 4th line. +4, not bad. Giveaway, takeaway, 6-4. And 17 hits, 1 block shots. Okay. So not bad, though. He's a plus player, good point production. Not too bad. So now we're going to try with Pushkarev. Or, sorry, not Pushkarev, with Konowalchuk. Going to put in Konowalchuk and see how our team does with him. Now, this is a bit scary time to be experimenting, but I do want to test it out. So we're going to throw him in there now. See how he'll do in there. So throw in Konowalchuk. See how he'll do there on the 4th line at the with this 13 games or whatever. So we're giving him like 1 extra game than Nano. But, you know. We'll see how the team does. See how the 4th line does. As a group. Okay, so here's at the end. Alright, come on, Minnesota. There you go. Hard-fought victory right there. Let's get the points, baby. Tough loss. 1 goal loss, no point. But we just got to hold on. Remain above 500 here, or at least very close to it. There we go, man. Locking it down. You want Holland in? No. I'm not getting rid of Holland in. I need him. Come on, Minnesota. Wow, Iowa's doing incredible. They have not lost in regulation yet. There we go, baby. Picking them up. Dallas. Wow, that's a big win for us. Oh, Chicago's trash. Oh, we are on fire right now. We are on fire. Minnesota finding ways to get the job done with the big injuries here. This could be a good sign for our future. Jaqueezi putting his skills on display. Minnesota on a tear, and then we lose to a horrible team, 5-0. But whatever, had to come to an end. Oh, come on now. Don't let them string together the L's now. There you go. Bounce back. Holy crap. Okay, at least that's not here. Okay, where's Shishkinov? Shawshank Redemption. Chicago. All right. December 3rd. That's not too long for him. Where's he at? Is he defense? Yeah, he's a defenseman. Okay. So just going to have to throw someone in here. Just Mankari. We'll throw him in there. Bam. This is the Red Elite who doesn't look like he's panning out. That's why he's sitting. He's 22 at 70. That's why he's sitting. Wanted to favor the other guys who have more of a chance. But he'll go in there now. All right, so I'll remember where he is. And we should be getting Gibby back as well pretty soon. Come on, get this last win. We need it. We need some points here. There you go. 16-8-1. This is best case scenario for us. For what we've been dealing with, this is pretty much best case scenario. Jaqueezi and Hollonen stepped up like beasts. We gotta see what they did. And oh, hey, check out Lombardi. Over a point again. This guy just can't be stopped. This is actually, well, I won't say it's the best franchise I've had because in our Ottawa stream one, we Commodore and Saint Denis were incredible, but this guy is really good too. All right, anyway, let's check it out in full. So we're in 3rd in the division here. Goal scoring, 3.16. Amazing. Goals against, 2.32. All things considered, this is incredible. Power play percentage, 25%. We haven't even been on the power play that much. Only 44 chances. Penalty kill. We're actually not taking a lot of penalties. 66. It's one of the lowest in our division. Not bad. Kind of middling. 80.3%. Nothing wrong with it. Could be a bit better, but we're going to stick with it for now. 9-3 on home ice, 7-5-1 away. Last 10, 7-3-0. So we're in good shape right now. We're in very good shape. Let's check out the personal stats, and we're going to make sure to take a good look at what's his name. Why do I always do that? Forwards. There we go. Lombardi, 33 points, 14 goals, 19 assists, plus 19. Mitchell, 26 points, 11 goals, 15 assists. Veleno, 24 points. 11 goals, 13 assists. Then it comes to McArdle, 15 points. Tana, 15. Pasternak only with 12. So, yeah. He's, second line could definitely be doing better, but they don't have that defenseman back there to help him score and help him move the puck. That is the one thing that line is lacking. But I'm not too mad about it. I think they could still come through. Maybe their power play unit isn't getting a whole lot done, but we haven't had a lot of chances. You got to think as these chances go up, maybe this line gets better. But for right now, they're kind of giving me what I need. Pasternak's being that point producer, and we got Tanev and McArdle, who are hybrid and goal scorers. So this is perfect. That's kind of exactly what we were looking for. There's Eriksson in there. Chirov, Kunin, Dano, I like what they're doing. Connor Walchuk is a plus player. 3 points. Not as many points, but that's all right. He's still a plus. Let's see what those stats were like. Okay, so hit, blocked more shots, more giveaways, more takeaways, sure, but Dano had the better ratio, but it's close. But you hit, yeah, I like Dano. You hit more too. Didn't block as many shots. They're very close. It seemed like our team did better, though, with Konowalchuk in there. I can't be sure. It's a tough call because of all the injuries and stuff like that, but I mean, they both kind of did the job. They really did. They both did the job. So I can't really complain. I like them both, and it sucks. I'll have to choose between one. But we can keep switching them back in and out this whole entire season if we want. But yeah, just going to have to let me know. I like what Kunin's doing. Kunin's solid. Let's see. Yep, this guy, for a bottom 6 forward, this guy has some of the best giveaway takeaways that I've ever seen. He's really solid. Oh, look at Melnick. Ooh, I like it. He's got the good solid ratio as well. I'm liking it. Liking it. Oh, look at Lombardi's ratio. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. Look at those takeaways. Just look at them. Lombardi. Oh, I didn't check awards. I should check that as well right now before we end it. Anyway, let's check out defensemen a bit. Werenski, Bulkfist, but oh, Dumba. I like it. I actually like this. Now, Dumba, since he's not being, required to be the shutdown guy, he's actually putting up a few more points now, being a bit of a puck mover. Look at the plus minuses. Now, this is a bit of a concern. The minuses down here, but it's not horrible. Only -3 and only -4. With our record, that's still pretty good. And with everything we've been dealing with, especially. So I'm liking all this. I'm liking how we're looking so far. No penalties for Bulkfist. Ooh, Werenski's taking a bit. Have you fought, or are you just taking some penalties, bud? Hope you fought. And I probably don't think this guy even fights. I can't. Oh, Werenski's got 2 fights! You beast! So, remove. Yeah, he's only got 13 penalties. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Fucking Werenski's dropped the gloves twice, man. What a goddamn beast. I'm impressed. The star player. You gotta respect that. Alright, let's check it out here. So, oh yeah. Surprisingly, Hollandin's played more games. Yeah, they were split in time, but Hollandin's played more games there. Interesting. But Jacuzzi, they're very close in stats. But Gibby wasn't doing bad before he got fucking injured. He was doing incredible. So, great news for us. We got things locked in. But yeah, I'm not too mad that Hollandin's playing a bit more because it doesn't really matter. As long as we're kind of succeeding as a group, I'm okay with it. But yeah, Jacuzzi's going to be up here all year. Once Gibby comes back, he's going to, drop back into that backup role. But these extra games, I think, are going to be great for his development. And I like it. I'm liking it. So we turned into a bit of a cheese team. 2 shitty goalies, and we're doing good. Embrace the cheese. I don't try to cheese, but when it happens, when I get the cheese, I enjoy it. I'm not going to deny it. All right. So there we go. Solid start for us so far, I'd say. Especially considering that we lost our starting goaltender to injury. Oh, I forgot to check awards. Well, I guess since I exited out, we'll check progress reports first and then go back and check out the awards. So let's see how the growth is going so far. I don't think we'll have much here in the way of growth here in the... Yeah, this guy's got statistical minuses. Pasternak, he's got statistical growth. Dano, yeah, none of these are... I'm looking for the guys who... yeah, so Konowalchuk will be natural growth. He's got some to his wrist shot power and to his durability. Sort of standard stuff for where he's at. Not much growth here, but... And not much growth down here yet. Alright, but Marita... He's a unsigned guy, I'm pretty sure, so he's got good modifiers. Fenton, I'm playing this guy. Ooh, I'm actually liking that he's grown because I'm playing him on the 4th line center. Really happy about him growing. Arneson, unsigned. Stahl is unsigned. Vonik as well is unsigned. Cool, man, this guy grows quite a bit. He's already starting off good for Mana, so it's going to be a very tight race with the growth once again. Good. Even though that it's with all these prospects and damn. So many. Anyway, not much to see yet in that regard. But let's check out the awards because I kind of want to see if any of our guys may have captured some awards I wasn't expecting. So let's check it out here. But yeah, Philly won the Stanley Cup. Islanders with that and all that. We got kicked out in the first round. Okay, Art Ross went to Line A. Yep, Hart Memorial Line A as well. Pretty crazy. Norris went to Klingberg. Sagan with the Lady Bing. Betts with the Calder. Conn Smythe went to Carter Hart. Vesna to Bishop. William and Jennings to Bishop. Cale Fleury got to Bill Masterton. Selke, okay, went to McDavid. I was hoping that one of our guys would have won that. Okay, unfortunate. No, so we didn't take home any hardware. No hardware for our team this year. Or last year. We'll see what we can do this year. Come on, Lombardi. Tear it up. Tear it up. All right, so here we are, 33 points. We're in third, pretty neck and neck with Winnipeg, 3 points ahead of the wild card Avalanche, and the next wild card is 31, so 2 points in the lead. But if we keep at the pace we're going right now, once we get Gibson back, we should be, and we're getting him back next month, so it's going to be good news for us. And very impressed with how Iowa's doing as well. Even without the goalie in there, they are tearing it up. I mean, granted, they are absolutely stacked because of what I've done with them, but still. It's good stuff. All right, guys. Well, there we are. Here we are. Sweetness. All right, guys. So let me know what you think about the stuff. Should we go with Dano? Should we go with Konowalchuk? Is it too early to tell? Should we keep switching them in and out? And yeah, let me know about all that kind of stuff. But I'm very happy with how our team's performing. I was worried that I made my team too good and EA was going to punish us for it. But right now, not so much. Not so much. And we got 278 goaltenders playing well above their payroll, so I'm happy about that. All right, guys. Let me know what you think. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.